Alright, so this is, I guess, the most asked video of all times. All the time I keep on getting the same question. I made a video about the same topic in 2024, I believe, when I was in Norway. And right now I have to make the 2025 edition because we had some more new stuff what we have been doing this year as well. So right now I'm here at North Hampshire, Lincoln City here in the US during the fall season, and the date is October 5, and like everything just looks so colorful and nice. All right, perfect weather to make this long video. So this video is going to be about the sources of income, like how do we make money, how do all the network of companies and everything runs under me. So I will just break it part by part, so at least you will get to know like what all stuff what we do. I'll be making a separate video about the network of websites what runs under me. That will be a totally separate video. Okay, it will be very extensive. So in this video we will only talk about the companies, like what exactly do we do, how exactly we can help you, how exactly you can take our services, how exactly we get paid, how exactly customers use my service, use our service, and how exactly we get paid. All right, so I'm keeping the subtitles as well, so in case if someone is not able to understand clean English and when probably they can just use the subtitles. So hopefully you are going to watch this video till the end. So now about the sources of income, like let me tell you very few things before we even start with the stuff. So first thing is money loves speed, success loves speed. If you're not fast enough, if you're not like going at very high speed about whatever you do, money is not going to chase you. So money follows speed, money likes speed. So if you really want to make money, I mean, you have to be faster than everyone else in your circle. So probably people who have been following me on Instagram, they must have seen like I do so much of stuff. People always keep on asking me like, we are still wasting time thinking about everything, and by the time we think, you would have already done this, you would have been from moving from this country to that country, you have been traveling, you have been doing this stuff, you're releasing this company, you're releasing this app, like so much of stuff going on. How do you even manage? So probably how to manage uska ek alag se I will make a video. So hopefully that was the main gist about it. Now about the sources of income. The first thing is about my main company. It's the tech IT company. It's the QubeSys, which is there since 2008. Almost it's been 17 years since I started this company. I started in 2008. I registered it in 2010, and right now we are in 2025. So almost 17 years. लोगों को लगता है everything just happens like in a click. Of course not. It takes time. For me it has taken so many years. So QubeSys is close to 17 years old company, and that is the main base which basically helps us to run all of the rest companies. You can tell like IT and tech is what flows in my blood, and what exactly I do end to end for. Like even if I make $1 today, it has to depend something related to the computers, something related to the tech, something related to the IT, information technology, and all those stuff. So QubeSys was started in 2008. When we started QubeSys, we basically focused only on building websites. We were not much into applications because I was still learning. So we started with websites, of course. Then we started making applications, small applications for CMS. I believe somewhere around, I got married in 2012, and we started selling somewhere around 2011. Uh, Probably till 2014, we used to sell a lot of CMS applications for Joomla, WordPress, Magento, and WooCommerce, OpenCart, PrestaShop. Lot of those applications we used to make small add-ons, and we used to sell, the website design, development, all those services to multiple clients worldwide. I had absolutely no clients from India. All of my clients were from the US, Europe, Australia, New Zealand. So I, like from the very beginning, my single currency of working has been US dollars. So I never calculate any of my time, work, or anything in INR or any other currency. I've always calculated everything in US dollars. So that's why it just gets very easy for me to work, because it's just one single currency. Whenever I have to quote, whenever I have to take a service, whenever I have to deliver something, whenever I have to develop product, or whenever I'm doing anything, I just make sure I'm calculating in US dollars, so it's very easy for me. So once your mind is set in US dollars, you are never going to like get low. This is something what you need to absolutely point it down on your notebook. Probably your base currency in your mind always needs to be much higher than INR, because you're always, if you're always thinking low in Indian rupees, like I have to sell cheap, I have to look for cheap products, I have to give cheap service, like I don't know, I don't get it. For me it doesn't work. So for me the only currency which works for me is US dollars. So like in QubeSys we had absolutely no like domestic customers. All of our customers were international customers. And after 2014 we almost stopped giving the services of those products because we have to support them, and I figured out a lot of clients needed a lot of support, so we had to pivot from there and we moved slowly towards no code applications. From 2014 we moved more towards Shopify, we moved more and more towards no code applications, and QubeSys has been running till now. Now till date we always keep on like back then when we started, of course I used to get every kind of client, like small client, big client, every kind of client we used to work with. But now since many years, I believe since the last 6 to 7 years, we have completely stopped taking smaller clients because it's just not worth my time anymore. So now whenever we're working with any client, the minimum budget has to be more than $10,000 at least, even if it's a website, even if it's application, even if it's a CRM development, even if it's kind of system integration, automations, the base budget has to be more than $10,000, because that is how my teams work, and my team is like spread all over the world. We don't work with a lot of Indians. Very less people from India actually works in my time. Most of my teams are in Poland, Russia, Ukraine, Japan, US. So my team is like scattered all over the world. So until unless I'm charging good to my customers, of course I would not be able to pay them the salaries on time. So that is how it. So if you are someone who is looking for a very high conversion landing page or high conversion website, high conversion application, very high converting UI and UX loaded application, web application, desktop application, mobile application, let us know. We are always there. You can just go to my website and figure out a way to go to contact us page. Get in touch. Probably my team will get you a code. So that was about the QubeSys, and it has been running for so many years. Then comes my telecom company JetSpot, which was started in 2015. So basically, we have a B class license, that is like ISP license, which is not like some reseller or anything. We have a proper ISP dot license of India, Department of Telecommunication. It's Class B license. Whole Odisha have the license in India, so we can actually provide internet all over Odisha. We have many clients all through the state. Like we have clients everywhere in every city. We have got the clients. We try to focus mostly on commercial and business customers. We still have a lot of residential customers as well. So that is about the telecom company. Then we have the SBK store, because when I started riding my bike in 2012, I figured out there is a big problem in India where people would not be able to get the kind of gear what they need, and it's very difficult to actually get the superbike stuff easily in India. That's when I started SBK store, and it's still running. We import a lot of stuff and deliver to our customers. It's completely online, completely automated. My team completely manages it. I don't have to do anything. I just look at the sales, I just look at the expenses, we just look at the GST and all those stuff, and that's all. That's about the online store. Then we have a media company that is Photos on Production. So it's majorly towards the high-end wedding photography and videography. I personally used to go and shoot for the clients as well till 2014, I guess. We started that company in 2010, and till 2014 I used to go personally with my team, used to train them on field how exactly needs to be done, because I've been into this photo and video work since last 15 years. It's not like I started just with YouTube. I've been doing this photo and video work since 2010, so it's almost close to 15 years. Long time, of course. So I trained my teams completely till 2014, and since 2014 they have been doing it on their own. I don't have to do anything, I don't have to spend my time. It's completely automated again. That's all about the main companies in India: QubeSys, SBK JetSpot, and Photozone. We had one more company, Jet Cloud, as well, which we had started in 2016, but then we had to stop because it was not worth my time anymore. Because when we started that company, we were actually thinking like we would be able to get some high-paying customers as well. But all the customers who used to come, their budget used to be very low, and in India, I mean, it's a disease again. People just need everything cheap, so it was not making sense for my time. So we eventually had to close that company. Then it comes to, then I believe I started YouTube, yes, in 2017 when I was in New York, and that's when I started the company. for the YouTube. So I started making videos. So for I believe for first 2 or 3 years, I did not even make any money from YouTube. I totally remember. But I knew like I don't even need money from this thing. All I have to do is I just want to shoot. I just want to shoot the best video which can actually make me smile, make my audience smile, and whatever questions they have, I should be able to answer them, and it should be always aesthetically pleasing for my eyes. If I like it, audience is going to like it. That has been always the main agenda of all of my YouTube videos. So YouTube, it's actually started like I mean giving a kick since 2019, I believe 2019 or 2020. Just after COVID, I started getting a lot of brand deals. So we do a lot of brand deals to the YouTube affiliates, brand deals, and affiliates is something I personally love the most. Affiliate marketing is something, if you really have audience, if you really know how to talk in front of a camera, if you really know how to write probably, if you really know how to speak, this is one of the best ways to make money. I mean, I personally I'm an affiliate to many good brands. So you can tell, like for example, Hoop. I personally use this like full time all throughout the day. I personally promote it, and I believe I have made close to maybe $12,000 in last just 1 year just by putting about Hoop and talking about it on the story. So that's how it works. So it's just an example. Similarly, I work with a lot of affiliate companies. So brand deals, affiliates, everything just makes more sense when you are making videos. For example, if I'm making this video, of course, YouTube is not going to pay me anything. But I know once someone is watching this video, they will be having some requirements like we may need this, we may need somebody's this service, we may need that service, we may need this service. So it's basically like a boom effect. So you make a free video, people watch it, like let's say 1,000 people watch it. Out of those 1,000 people, there may be two people who would be needing for something, who would be looking for something, but they don't have the right, or they don't have the right connection, they don't have the right network of people they're connected to whom they can actually trust and use the service. Just an example I'm giving. Last time, I believe, when I had made the video in Norway in 2024, the sources of income, I talked about my same companies over there as well. And from that video, I think it got 65 or 70,000 views, and that video alone has made us uh, close to a crore maybe. So Google did not pay us anything, like YouTube did not pay us anything. Probably Google would have paid maybe how much, $300 or $350, but we made close to $250 or $260,000 just from that video, because we had got close to, I believe, 13 or 14 clients, very serious clients from that single video. Imagine 70,000 people watched it for free, and out of that only 14 customers converted, and they have paid us more than $260,000. So imagine, this is the power of YouTube. Like, you make free videos, of course, but at the end of the day, you will eventually get paid if you are really trustworthy, if you really have something to offer to people, and if you are really having a credible voice. I mean, you should be having some credibility. Of course, you cannot be speaking up in the thin air. That's about the YouTube thing. So YouTube something is what I personally would like to pursue for the rest of my life as well, because I have been running companies for many years, and something what I have seen in a trade is it's very difficult to manage companies when you have a lot of team members working. For example, in a JetSpot, we had close to 50 people working, and now we have shrinked it to almost 30 or 32 probably. So it's very difficult to manage so much of people. It's something what I personally don't like it anymore, like running companies with a lot of people. I personally like now to make it like a solo business. Like, I personally do it at my own levels, probably have some team members, less than 5 team members. They would be doing rest of my stuff, and job done. It's absolutely, I mean, I personally don't like it anymore to work with very big teams, until unless it's making millions of dollars in a month. It's like, I personally don't like it. So you may be different, but for me, I mean, after working for so many years, after working and running so many companies for 17 years, I can tell you I have not been liking the way how we work with a lot of people in the company, and it just makes a lot of mess. Then it comes down to the, I've actually written down the points so that even if I forget, at least I can tell them. Then I have some rental income as well. So I have some properties in India and Dubai, so we get some rental income as well. And then dividend and interest, all that comes from, let's say, fixed deposits, stock investment, all those dividends used to come. Then about the courses, like last, I believe since last 1 year, I have not been promoting any of my courses much, because I was actually working under my Tezi group of companies. Since I will make a separate video about Tezi, we are still building it. So in that video, I will explain you what Tezi means and what exactly why I started this company after so many years. Basically, Tezi is a hub. It's going to be about courses, mentorship, consulting, and only for cohort based services, cohort based courses. Then of course people can watch at their own pace, people can take my consulting, people can take my mentorship. Everything will happen under the Tezi group. I will make a separate video about it. So it will be having a lot of courses. I have already moved all of my existing courses into it, but I haven't started promoting it because I don't feel like promoting it until unless the website and the application is fully ready. Applications have already been on the App Store and Google Store, but probably, I mean, once the rest of the courses are completely live, that's when I will be promoting it. For now, I have not been promoting it. Last 2 years, I don't need to promote right now because I actually wanted to make some more content before I even push it more to the audience. Then it comes to the mobile applications, of course, desktop and mobile applications. We develop a lot of iOS, Android, and not Windows. Apple Silicon desktop applications as well. We just released 2 of the apps. In case if you are a part of our Tezi Telegram group or Somjana Telegram group, you would have already seen our applications. They are very well made, exactly as per my requirements, exactly as per my problems. So we fixed my own problems, and that's how we basically create all those stuff. So all in all, everything, you can see that everything that is actually making money for us are completely out of my own problems. Whenever I face a problem, I will just go ahead and figure out a solution, and we build a company around it, and that's how it makes money. Because I know if I am having this problem, probably that would be a lot of people would be having the same problem. I'm not after like millions of customers. I'm just looking for, let's say, 1,000 customers or 2,000 customers or 5,000 customers. Let's say just an example. Let's say if you are having a problem, for example, right now we are building 3 new applications. It will be coming very soon. I cannot speak about it right now because we are still building it. Probably I will speak more about it in this channel, because anyways this is a business channel, so all the videos about my business and applications will be coming in this channel. So make sure to subscribe to this channel. So for example, that is a problem, and I personally know at least 200 to 300 people who would be ready to pay immediately once I release it. So even if I charge them, let's say $10 a month, just $10, less than 1,000 rupees, $10 a month, and if you get 500 customers, you are immediately making 5,000 customers, 5,000 monthly recurring MRR in a month. So imagine 500 customers, $10 they are paying, you are making $5,000. Imagine you have 1,000 customers and they are paying you $10 only, you are making $10,000. And that $10,000 ARR is going to be close to 120k US dollars, which will be more than 1.2 crores. So this is how basically it is. This is how basically we work. This is how basically we plan. If we have a problem, we don't need millions of customers. We just need few customers who are having exactly the same problem as mine, and they are ready to pay for saving their time, for giving them a solution, and that's all. This is how basically I think. I don't think in a scale of like millions of customers, billions of customers will make millions or billions. You just need to make what you can actually digest. That is the end point of any business. You don't need like all the money in the life. You just need something what you can digest and what you should be happy about. So then next, I believe it comes about the also I've been selling a lot of stock footage since I've been traveling since 2016. Right now it's almost been 9 or 10 years. So I always keep on shooting a lot of videos. So I've been listed my lot of my stock footage have been listed in websites. So they also make some passive income. That of course don't make a lot, but still it makes some money. So there are similarly there might be some many small sources of income that I don't even get to remember now to share with you guys. But similarly, like there are many such stuff. Then it comes down to the e-commerce. Of course, e-commerce We have one store in 2020, my stock, so we are changing it now. So we have made it down because we are in the process of loading a lot of new products. Also, I am working on 2 or 3 premium products because in my stock we sell very cheap products, like within 2000, 3000 rupees you can get it. But personally, as per men fashion, because a lot of people follow me on Instagram just for the men fashion, just about they love my style, they love how I talk, they love what I wear, they love what I do, they love what I use. So I'm just making a new company altogether, putting everything what I use, but it will be under my branding. My manufacturer will be from, like, we have decided if we make it from China or India, but that will be a separate company. So we are in the process of that. So right now, all in all, you would have already got the complete idea about how basically we make money. It's basically making the software, selling the software, affiliates, a part of it through courses, or let's say maybe like the rental income and all those stuff, consulting, mentorship. Then I have a separate personal consulting as well. A lot of people consult me. Then we have a different company, that is DXB Move. The people who have been following me on Instagram, they would have been knowing as well. I partnered with the company, so anyone who is moving, because a lot of people, a lot of creators who wanted to move to Dubai, they have always been scammed by many of the agencies. So they always came to me and took my consulting, and I got them passed to my like that manager, so he knows end to end. He will be processing end to end. They do it all end to end. So all in all, the whole like the base of services is trust. So if people trust you, they're ready to use your services no matter what it costs. So for example, there is a saying, if your face or brand has a value, people don't even see the price, because it's the trust factor that works out. So hopefully you got to know the complete 2025 edition of the sources of income. If you have still got any question, let me know, and make sure to subscribe to this channel, because this was like a broad overview of exactly what all we do. But probably I will be making separate videos discussing about each details, breaking down how we plan, how we design, how we work with teams, how we do things, how we code, how we sell, how we market, how do we make money, how do we get the money, payment gateways, softwares we use, how we do it end to end. Everything will be discussed in this channel. So make sure you're subscribed to this channel, so at least if you're subscribed, you would not be able to miss all those business videos. But yes, if you have no interest on business, if you have no interest on entrepreneurship, maybe this channel is not for you. You can just enjoy my vlog channel.